And now it even gets better. Okay, so wind stress and also something we call the horizontal wind velocities, they are both vectors. Okay, and vectors are properties that have a magnitude and a direction. Okay, and you can draw vectors in terms of an arrow or arrows. So what we often use in the natural sciences is a coordinate system called the Cartesian coordinate system. And that's shown here on the left side, where you have a vertical axis pointing upwards, and then you have a horizontal coordinates. The x coordinate typically points to the east, and the y coordinate points to the north. And now you can, for example, a horizontal vector, that's the second diagram here in the middle. It shows you a vector called f. Okay, and what you can do with vectors, you can split them up into components. Okay, there is one component of this vector is called fx, is the component in the x direction, and there's also a y component of this vector. Okay, so you can display vectors either as magnitude and direction or in terms of their individual components. Okay, for example, the wind stress vector can be expressed just over my head as tau x and tau y components, and the components can be calculated from these formulas, where u is the x component of the wind velocity, v is the y component, and the w is the magnitude of it's the wind speed. And you probably remember from school days that you can use Pythagoras, the formula, to work out the magnitude of a property, which is shown here in terms of these two vertical lines. It's called magnitude, and it's just the square root and then the sum of the squares of the individual component. And it's shown for both wind velocity and wind stress here. Okay.